I'm Steve Gardner from Transformations Coaching and Hypnotherapy, and today I'd like you to talk to you about nicotine. You know, the stuff that you can buy over the counter when you want to stop smoking. You can get it in the form of sprays, gums, sweets, whatever, and patches, of course. Now, what most people don't realize is that nicotine is an extremely poisonous substance, and in Australia the highest poison rating is an S7. Nicotine comes as an S6. Extremely poisonous, and in fact if it was injected directly into your body it would probably kill you instantly. The only thing that stops nicotine from killing you is the heat of your body, which changes the molecular structure. But what does nicotine do to you, actual nicotine itself? But before I get onto that, I'd like to tell you that in the past I worked in the agricultural business, and in fact I used to grow tobacco, which I think is quite ironic. But we used to soak the tobacco in water overnight and spray that over the crops, and it acted as a wonderful pesticide. And in fact, a lot of pesticides these days which you use on your animals for pets and fleas are derived from the nicotine family. But when you have a cigarette, what the nicotine does is it causes all your blood vessels to constrict. So what that does is it causes your blood pressure to go up. So that opens you up to stroke. The majority of people tell me that they smoke to relieve stress. In fact, when they smoke, they're increasing stress because their whole circulatory system closes down. And what I say to people is, go to the pharmacy, buy yourself a dummy, because it's this act here of smoking that relieves your stress. It's the adult equivalent of putting a dummy in your mouth. And in fact, if you were to take a dummy and do that, you'd get exactly the same sort of effects. Well, what else nicotine does for you, especially for your skin, and this applies more to women than anybody else, is that the skin is the biggest organ in the body. It's fed by tiny little capillaries. So once again, when you smoke, they shut down. So the skin doesn't get the proper nutrition that it needs, and that's why most smokers look older. So with that little bit of information that I've just given you, doesn't it make sense that if you want to give up smoking, to not use nicotine?